is our old walking aerifier. Yes, it's an old machine, but it has its uses. Reggie was doing work this morning. Now Tom is this afternoon. And what it's doing is putting about 12 holes, approximately 3 feet wide, in the collars. It's a 3/8 inch solid tine, so it's not a very big hole, but it's a decent hole to try to. Some of our collars were soldered last fall, so to help with breathing and to help with rooting, to help them improve their health, you have to punch extra holes in them so that there's definitely there's a profile difference between what's currently here and the sod that we pulled off. And some of the sod was pulled off of other green approaches that we replaced last year with zoysia. So you're trying to break the layering or the differences in the soil structure to help improve rooting and also to help water penetration. That's one of the issues we have with our collards is compaction, and that's where a lot of times you'll see some of our most damage is in our collar areas. And part of the reason is we're watering basically our collar and green for our green and not for our collars. And our collars are a little bit taller grass, and which means they require more energy. They also require more moisture because it's a larger plant. And also then there's differences in the structure. There's a little bit more soil outside in this area. Soil has a tendency, clay has a tendency to bind water and hold on to it, not release it. So there's a number of factors that come into play of why our collars have a tendency to be a little more compact. There is also wear and tear from equipment turning in those areas and on them. The rollers go off of the green and then turn. And we also have a tendency to have a little bit more poana out here because of the compaction issues. And poana, needless to say, is a shorter rooted plant and a less healthy plant. So, but this is also part of the process we're doing as well today. You can see these holes aren't quite as close together. There's about a hole every 2.5 to 3 inches. But also we'll get a combination of our needle tine as well. If Russell's doing that, he won't pick up until he's off along the edge. You'll get some additional work. We'll also probably go back and needle tine these as well, just to get some additional holes to penetrate. So we're kind of poking holes all over the place today. We'll also be doing some aeration, probably some solid tine since we've gotten a little bit late into the season, especially on the cool seasons. On our warm season grasses, we'll probably solid tine those before the invitational, and then after the invitational we will core aerate them, and which will improve their overall function and health. Remove some of the thatch, open up a little bit larger hole and allow us to get some sand into those, which will help us with drainage on the tees, aeration, things of that sort. So that's our process with the collars today.